people don't really understand what it means to walk out on like a family, right? I'm not even a person who went through this myself, like, you know, had a dad who left. But people don't understand what it means, right? Because you didn't just leave her, you left the story you started, right? Like, you would think that you walked out on a woman. You walked out on a whole world you promised to build. You left mornings your child will survive without you. You left questions fermenting into rage in someone else's mouth. You left touch, you left witness, you left memory. You didn't just walk away from her. Right. That's not what all happens. You walked away from the hands that were supposed to soften you. You walked away from the kind Saturdays you swore you were working for. You walked away from the version of you that your father prayed you wouldn't repeat. And you locked that chain tighter. You didn't just leave a partner. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? You left a house full of questions. You left broken mirrors and forgot that shards cut children too. You missed every birthday, right? Or let's just go into this. Every birthday miss, every tightened jaw, every therapy bill, every silenced prayer, that's your ghost humming under the floorboards now. She's not angry because she's bitter. She's angry because she built a whole kingdom with no co-architect. Right? She raised futures with bare hands and bruised hope, and she carried promises you dropped without even bending to pick them up. And here's really the thing. Because here's what you still don't see. You wouldn't have just left her. You would have left yourself. You left the boy that you were still raising inside your own ribs. You abandoned a part of you that needed to be seen before you could ever protect anyone else. And you think fatherhood, if you think fatherhood, right, starts when a child shows up, you're missing it. You're missing it. Because it starts when you stop being the son to your own silence. It starts when you stop needing to be worshipped and start needing to be witnessed. Okay, but here's the thing. Is that this type of person, you didn't know how, right? No one showed you. No one stopped long enough to let you grieve. They told you had to be hard, told you had to get money, told you women were trophies or therapists, told you to keep moving so the grief wouldn't catch you. And now every woman you leave is a prayer you didn't stay long enough to answer. And the thing is that you didn't just fail her. You recycled yourself. Right? You threw your boyhood on her doorstep and told her to mother both you and the child you ran from Right? While you're running from your own echo. That whole thing is going on. I'll say this again. You threw your boyhood on her doorstep and told her to mother both you and the child while you ran from your own echo. Right? And here's the thing. Men, a lot of men get this wrong. You were never supposed to be a man by escape. You were supposed to be a man by remembering. Okay, by staying still long enough to let the bones growing under your weight, right, to feel them. Right, by letting your childhood weep without turning the whole damn world into a cemetery. Right, memory is sacred. Manhood isn't escape. You're supposed to stay and metabolize what you almost abandoned. That's the whole point of this thing. Right, like you gotta get it. Like, there's no, in these type of guys, they're so destitute. Right, their inner child is rocking back and forth, freezing in the rain, looking for any source of warmth. And sometimes where they see our most radiant women, right, in our culture, they're drawn to them in a moth to a flame fashion, and he burns himself up and leaves a child. Okay, it's this type of problem. It really is this type of problem. So I hope this gave more clarity because I had to sit and think about this. So hope this gave clarity for you.